Hey guys, welcome back to the tower. Or welcome to the tower if it's your first time. If you're new here, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. What do I do here? Well, I draw two cards from the Major Arcana deck to find out what your tower moment is going to be. Tower moments are basically the energies and the time of upheaval, chaos, unforeseen consequences, or maybe you do see them coming. I don't know. But great change. Not always great, not always bad, but usually on the rough side, so be prepared for that. All these messages are timeless, so whenever you're watching this is when the universe wanted you to see it, and there are no star signs. Everybody gets to play. Draw two cards, look at the bottom of the deck, and then we clarify. Pretty simple. 3, 2, and 3. Here we go. The Justice card on this side of the tower is you are feeling angry because something isn't right. Now, when I say something isn't right, I say something's out of balance. Something has the energy of rules for thee, but not for me energy. You know, you're like talking to a person, and they seem to be able to do whatever they want, but you can't because rules. You're all under the same rules, by the way, but you know how it is. They're either got more money than you, they're in a higher position than you, they're rich, they've got something going on which allows them to be above the law, and you hate that. That's your energy in your life right now. This doesn't have to be an organization or a person. It could be a person. It could be a relationship. You know, another example would be boyfriend, girlfriend. Boyfriend goes to work, comes home every night, doesn't get arrested, doesn't do drugs, doesn't do nothing. I mean, he's trying to be the best that he can do. You know, he's trying to be the greatest one ever. You know, following all the social rules and doing all the stuff. And then she's out with her friends all night and smoking pot and disappearing for 2 nights in a row. And then she comes back and she just expects him to be there and be happy about it. There you go. Could be that energy too. We'll go on, but just keep that in mind. The Tower moment hits, and that leads to the Sun card. So the Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. This Tower is going to reveal something. It's going to bring the light, show you a secret, bring the happiness. I think it's going to put you in a spot where you feel justified, vindicated, whatever word you want to use. And somebody's going to be in for a bad time. I don't think it's you. I think it's this person who you're dealing with. I think karma and justice is coming for this person. Even though it seems like they're untouchable, right? It seems like they can't be affected by anything. Everything rolls off them. Every consequence, every issue is just a non-issue. But one of these times, something's going to stick. And that leads to the Lovers and the Moon card. Now, the Moon card would very much go in alignment with the Justice card over here because you don't know what's going on, right? You're like, I don't mean, why doesn't this work? Why can't I get this to work? Why can't I do this? Why can't I do that? This is the energy of nothing's making sense because even though you're living by the same kind of rules or you're supposed to be, you don't get why you have to and they don't. But that leads to the Lovers card, and this is a huge emotional choice. A lot of people will say that this is the relationship card, which it is depending on the reading, but these are usually tower moments. So this is like an emotional choice. I'm the lizard guy, just so you know. But anyway, sorry. But anyway, this is more like a, do I stay or do I go? Do I say yes or no? This is a huge emotional choice, and you have to pick the thing that you love the most. And I got a feeling it's not going to be this person anymore. I think you are going to, the karma and justice and the universe is going to come in and take care of this person in the way that you probably couldn't even dream of. Let's see what's got you all hot and bothered today with this injustice. King of Wands, yeah. Nothing's turning out how you thought it would. Six of Wands, there's no victory, there's no winning. And the Ten of Cups is definitely a boyfriend or a girlfriend or some kind of relationship, because when you got into this relationship, you had dreams, right? You had plans. You saw all the future. You saw the picket fence. I mean, you had one of those TV montages where you see yourself having all your fights and your makeups and your good times and your road trips and your house and your picket fence, and you're all both 90 years old, and then that's when the curtain goes over, right? The TV montage, the perfect life, not always perfect, but it's really good. And that's how you saw this life going out, because you were like, oh, this person and I, we click. But that didn't happen, did it? Mm-mm. And now the Six of Wands just feels like you can't win, obviously. I mean, you're trying to endure and be the person. You're trying to be the right, you're trying to do the right thing, but it doesn't seem to matter. No matter how much you do, this relationship is falling apart because it's all very one-sided. You are way better for this than this person is. I mean, if you are too good for them, literally. You're putting in all the effort, and they're just expecting you to show up. Okay? They demand, they want, they expect, and you're just trying to be there. You're like, yeah, this is my job, right? And you're holding your temper. You know, I'm surprised the temperance card didn't show up, but you're holding your temper back. You're doing your best to remain you. Tower moment hits. What changes? Three of Cups. You're going to find out. I think you're going to find out they're seeing other people. You know, when they go out with their friends, yeah, they're not going out with their friends, are they? You know this deep down. Come on, stop lying to yourself. You know if you check their phone right now, you would probably find text messages from other guys or other women that you've never had heard of, met, or even know their name. And they're going to have plans together. And they might even be talking about you and when you're not home. Yeah, third party. And yeah, this is what I just said. Check their phone. Page of Swords here is all about gathering information. The student card. You want to learn things. And I think this Tower moment is going to inspire you to put your foot down and just say, you know what? We need to talk. I need to know what you're up to. I need to see your internet history. I need to see this. And I know it sounds like, well, you're just a paranoid freak. Well, sometimes paranoia and is fine. If you are really, if you know the problem isn't you, because you're bringing money in, you're doing everything right, you're doing everything best you can, and you're trying, right? You and the other side is putting almost nothing in, or they're only happy when they get stuff, or like I said, they're out with friends. It's just not good. It's not equal. They're doing all this stuff way too much, and you barely have enough energy to do anything at the end of the day. So you're going to find out there's a third party there, and you're going to want to see all the information you can see. Because how well do we really know anyone anyway, right? Sometimes not very well. King of Cups over the sun. Nice. Eight of Cups, yeah, walking away. Getting out, leaving. Seven of Cups, don't be afraid. A lot of people stay in situations like this because they are afraid. They are afraid that if they leave, they will never find another thing like this again. I mean, I know it's not good. I just described it as some of the worst stuff ever, but you're afraid to be by yourself, so you stay with it. And that's one of the main reasons you've tried so hard, is because of fear. Don't be afraid. Here's the Seven of Cups right here. After you get out of this situation, you're going to have plenty of options. Take some time to heal. Dust yourself off. Just say, okay, that was a bad situation. I'm never going to let that happen again. And just get out there. You'll be all right, because the Eight of Cups is here, and that's the card of walking away. And the King of Cups is all about being unbothered. Control your emotions. Always control your emotions. When this Tower moment hits, good piece of advice, act like you're being recorded. Don't say anything you're going to regret, or if they could take it to the law and be like, he threatened me or she threatened me, or, don't throw anything, no punches, no threats, just stick to the facts and try to keep your voice as calm as possible. All right? Act like you're being recorded all the time, because you never know, you might be. So no punching, no freaking out, no temper tantrums. Just keep your emotions in check with the King of Cups up here, okay? And that's the Sun card here for you, saying, yep, walk away and you'll have plenty of options. Walk out of the Moon energy. Big emotional choice. It's not going to be easy. I mean, it might, because part of you still really loves this person. Ten of Cups is here under the Justice card. So yes, you do truly care for this person, but this person is not on your level. They will never be on your level. They're using you, and you are playing the good guy because that's just how you've always done it. All right? They're using you, and they are draining you for everything you have. You're going to find out that they're seeing other people, and you're going to want to know all the secrets and all the things, and they're going to get real mad about that. So don't lose your temper. Don't lose your cool. Lose your cool when you're all by yourself in your car. Then you can scream, but otherwise, don't do it at another person, because, in today's world, that's how they get you. And at the very bottom of the deck is another cup card, is the Nine of Cups. Wish granting card. It's not like it's not a genie card. It's not like, oh man, I get what I want if I just ask for it. Well, sometimes we do, but this is the energy of you wish things were better. You wish things were happier. You wish you could come home at night and just feel good. You wish you could feel like how you had it in your head up here, But that's not happening. But that's what you wish for. And you got the 7, like the 8, 7, 8, and 9 of Cups up here, and the King and the 10. So you're walking into a good space once you leave this behind. It's gonna suck. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna be like cutting all the cord, but it's worth it. This person is using you. They're trying to they're manipulating you, and they're definitely stabbing you in the back. I hope this energy does not resonate with anyone, but if it does, the choice is yours. I would listen to the cards here and just move forward. You're going to be all right. All right, I'm going to show you the cards, and here we go. Thank you for watching this reading. I hope you got something out of it. I hope it helps somebody. And if it doesn't help you, be sure to share it with somebody you think it might help. Somebody who needs to know this information. And if you're still here way after that, and I'm not just talking to the void, please think about hitting the old subscribe button. Totally helps. I'm just a guy with a cell phone, so, and I try to upload every day. So there's that. We can hang out together. Okay, I hope this helped, and thank you for watching. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.